Okay, one of my dog groomers brought me in 5 of the 5-in-1 blades. I am not an expert on these. I have sharpened them in the past. I have no way of testing these. I don't have a set of clippers to test these with. So what I tell the client is I charge them a flat $6 to do these blades, and they're much more of a pain in the ass than an A5 blade. But I charge her $6 a piece for them. I have no way of testing them, and I tell her just let me know if they don't work, and I'll give them their money back or try to resharpen them. So far, no one has brought one back or said they didn't cut, and I've probably done 100 of them over the last 3 years or so. So this is my method on how I do it. It may not be the correct method. The guy I learned how to sharpen from did not sharpen these and didn't teach me how to do them, but this is how I do the 5-in-1 blades. So I like to do these one at a time, and so you have to start off with a T9 Torx bit. Thought it was broken for a second, but it is not. So there's that piece. And this is the fun part. Taking the spring off, taking the cutter off the spring, and you have to be real careful. You don't want to spring that spring, you know what I mean. You don't want to bend it. So let me see which tool I need to do that with. And there it is, it's loose. And then I like to blow it off. And I'm going to reposition the camera on the wheel so you can see how I sharpen it very lightly. My understanding is these blades are not meant to be sharpened. You're supposed to replace them. But a lot of sharpeners do them and have had pretty good luck with them, and I have had pretty good luck with them so far. Nobody's complained, and I've told them that I would refund their money if they didn't cut. So needs a little cleaning before I get on the big red machine. All right. So I'm going to do the comb first, and I mount it just like I do a regular A5. Make sure it's centered up and over the front rails. My understanding is these blades are less of a hollow grind and more flat across. If I'm wrong, somebody can educate me on them. I watch for a good spark pattern, and that looks real good. That looks real good across the blade. Looks real good. Now on the cutter, I don't use a magnet. I'm just going to use very light on top of the wheel. No sparks here. You don't want to get aggressive. And I'm going to look in the light off camera, and it looks real good. These are very, very thin. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do to sharpen those. Now I've got the other 4 to go. Thanks for watching. So after I sharpened both the cutter and the comb, I demagnetized it, both pieces on my demagnetizer. Now I'm going to reassemble it, and this is always fun. So now you got to put it back in its little position. And it takes a little bit of work sometimes to get that second part of the spring in there. And you don't want to stretch that spring out. And I got it in there. I'm really surprised. And you just hold it all together and put the screws back in there and try to clamp them down evenly. Looks good. All 5 positions look really good. I should say 3 positions. It's more than that, but anyway. Looks good. Perfect. Then I take them after that, and I put a little bit more blade oil on it. And then put them in a little plastic bag for the client. So this one's ready to go. Thanks for watching. So I have all 5 of the 5-in-1 blades finished. I'm not an expert on sharpening these, and like I said earlier in the video, I don't have any way of testing these. So I give them to the client. I do charge them $6 a piece after sharpening them. And if they don't work, I'll give them their money back. I've been doing this since 2015, and I've never given any money back. So they all say they work fantastic, and I get them back every 6 months, 9 months or so. I've sharpened these, I think, one time before. Maybe, I don't know. It's been a while. I have to look back at this is one of my repeat customers. And the customer is the ultimate judge on all of this stuff, on how I sharpen things. And if somebody says it's not cutting right, I try to find out how I'm supposed to do it correctly. I've been trained, but there's always something to learn in this business. And the customer is the only thing that matters. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please hit that thumbs up button, and please subscribe to my channel.